If the person you hate the most were to experience one slight inconvenience every day for the rest of their lives, what would you choose it to be? Reaction time of their electronic devices, like laptop, smartphone, is always 5 seconds to 5 minutes late, depending on how stressed they are. The more stress, the slower. The moment they get in bed they need water and don't remember if they locked the door. Or they have to pee every time they get comfortable in bed. They felt intense empathy for the other person anytime they tried to do something that was unfair or intentionally hurtful to them. Saved passwords on all devices are always incorrect. So every time they sign into anything they have to reset the password. Getting their sleeve caught in the handle whenever they pass a door. Every time they finally think they've gotten rid of the hiccups, they hiccup one more time. Every time they get on YouTube, they are greeted with a 6-second ad that's skippable after 5 seconds. And ad block doesn't work. Fingerprint or facial unlock doesn't work for the first 3 to 4 attempts, every time. A different key on the keyboard becomes finicky every day, sometimes it presses multiple times, other times it doesn't press at all. Every seatbelt they try and use does that annoying lock thing when they pull. Every shopping cart has a wobbly wheel. Their windows are never streak-free after cleaning. They can't understand what anybody tells them the first time. It always has to be repeated. Doesn't matter if it's verbally told to them, if it's a TV show, or if it's in an email. It always has to be repeated. Have their charger be just 1 inch too short for them to use their phone in bed while it's charging, forcing them to either just wait or sit on the floor. To add to this, every charger is slightly defective, so it has to be at the perfect angle to charge. And that angle changes every time. To be perpetually stuck in that moment when you are about to sneeze, but to never get the satisfaction of actually sneezing. Whenever anything good happens to them, they wake up from a dream. The traffic lights turn to red just as they get there. Or they always get stuck behind a really slow driver. Or a driver that sticks exactly to the speed limit. Trip and almost fall but never actually fall, and there's always a witness who asks, "Are you okay?" It would be a different inconvenience every time. One day you just missed the bus, the next you're $1 short for everything you need to buy, the next you have a water leak, etc. They'd run out of toilet paper every time they went. Every time they park their car, they get out and realize they need to get back in and move it. Empathy for others. The person I hate the most is the person I hate the most because they do not have empathy for other people. To them, this would be a severe inconvenience, but it would make them a better person. I don't want to be vindictive and hurt them. I want them to be a normal human smile. Everyone always either misspells or mispronounces their name, and each time it's off by just 1 letter. Never hitting a green light. Has to stop on red at every single stoplight they come to. Every time they try to pay for something on card it declines, and every time they pay in cash they drop the coins. Every time they're about to leave home, they suddenly can't find something important. Phone, wallet, keys, doesn't matter, but it's something they absolutely can't leave without. And it always takes them just long enough to find it that the anxiety of being late or it being lost somewhere outside of the home kicks in, and when they do find it, it's in a place they already thoroughly checked, so now they question their sanity and or reality. They bump into every single doorway, and hopefully, that doorway leads to a very long set of stairs. Stepping on Legos every time they get out of bed, take their shoes off. No matter how careful they might be, the moment they out their full weight down a Lego would just appear. They find a roach or two crawl out of whatever they go to eat or drink if possible. I want them to suffer that fate. I wish for them to win the lottery once a year for the rest of their lives, only for a new accident to destroy each ticket before redeeming. A dog eats it 1 year. Then, it gets thrown in with the laundry. Falls into campfire. It flies out the open car window. And so forth. In its essence, it's just a small inconvenience to lose out on the $2 lottery ticket purchase. But the amount of mental turmoil inflicted is level 1000. They smell a weird smell and they can't find where it's coming from. Every pen they pick up writes well for like 2 letters, then dies. They feel like they have a hair on their tongue, but they can't get it. Get pee on the front of their pants when they pee, and their jacket won't hide it. Forget to hit print before they walk over to the printer, so they have to go back to their desk, unlock their workstation, click print and walk all the way back to the printer again. I could go on. The crotch of every pair of pants fits weirdly, so their crack feels exposed every time they bend over, sit down, anything. And when they walk, they have a shimmy because the crotch is cut weird. The chip in their debit card doesn't work. So everything they go to pay they have to tap/insert and wait 3 times before they can swipe the strip. They still get what they are buying, but they have the constant feeling of holding up the line. Mortal enemy gets behind someone at the checkout line who is paying with a dozen gift cards with tiny balances, a huge stack of coupons that won't scan, and the remainder by check, which that person doesn't even begin writing out until the final balance is determined. Someone is also behind mortal enemy in line, meaning they are trapped and just has to wait it out. For them to always have some type of wardrobe malfunction, a loose button that pops off unexpectedly, a zipper that constantly gets stuck or won't stay up, a bra strap that refuses to stay in place, shoes that squeak with every step, a sock that always slips down into the shoe, a hem that keeps unraveling, static cling that makes clothes stick awkwardly to their body, a tag that constantly pokes out or scratches their skin, tights that snag or rip, a strapless dress that keeps slipping down, shirt buttons that gap open, lint or pet hair that clings no matter how much they brush it off, and shoes that give blisters every time they're worn. They can never find what they need. I need a spoon for my cereal, can only find forks. My phone's gonna die, all they have on hand is the wrong charger. My car's going to run out of petrol, garage only has diesel. Damn, I'm out of milk, shop only has double cream in stock.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, make sure to give a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for more videos. See you soon again.